Hello, my name is Pedro.
My name is Nick.
My name is Andrew.
My name's souluz.
We are
ALTA RICO, and you're watching Under the Chart.
You go first then, Pedro.
Also,
Say what do you do in the group.
Yeah, what do you do?
Hello, I am I'm the lead. I'm like one of the lead rappers of ALTA RICO. I also just like put in like my opinion on everything and I don't know, bro. My brain's lagging.
This guy's the creative vision. Yeah.
But I come from Brazil, and like I moved to Australia in 2018, being here since. And like most of my inspirations just come from like just random like hip hop artists, really, like Kanye and JPEG and just other people.
Yeah. Hey, I'm Nick. I'm a producer and a rapper and a writer and a singer, and I do a lot of the music stuff along with Pedro and souluz. And yeah, I mean, we all sort of met and connected through JPEG. So I would say a lot of my style is very influenced by his. And, you know, I feel like as in the group, I'm always sort of trying to bring more like experimentation and more weird stuff. And like these guys are here to dial me down a little bit and be like, okay, that actually just sounds like shit. Just don't even put that in the song.
I do all the visual stuff. So everything like photos, designs, merch, music videos. That's all me. I'm from here. I've been here for forever. Yeah, I mean, that's about it. Everything visually goes through me. Yeah.
I am a producer and the DJ for ALTA RICO. Yeah, I don't know. We just kind of create weird shit, and that's just kind of our inspiration to be weird in a non-performative way. in a more like how can we make this like how can we entertain ourselves with the making of this? I think that's what's fun. Where am I? I was born in New York and moved here when I was 6.
Tell me about that.
And yeah, that's us.
Oh, he wants to tell the story.
What's the story?
Well, I guess it started with me and you.
I've started in like the other stuff that would.
Wait, I want to start. I'm going to pass it to you.
I mean, we'll just do the story once, so one of us will tell it. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, you know what?
Tell it 4 different times.
No, man, I'm just going to start the story. I'm going to pass it to Pedro. So in, what is it, 2023?
Yeah, 2023.
2023, JPEGMAFIA toured here at the Roundhouse. And I was there, and I saw a guy in clown makeup, which was that guy. And was standing next to this girl who really didn't find him funny. I thought he was funny. So he asked to swap, and we just hung out the rest of the night. And we became friends through that. And conveniently, Nick was also there. We didn't know that. But we later...
Before I knew anything.
Yeah, it was before we knew him, but he was also there. souluz wasn't there, but...
No, I wasn't.
No.
Spiritually.
He was invited.
Spiritually.
Yeah. But yeah, then later we met Nick at school. Me and souluz went to high school at Bradfield Senior College. We later met Nick. Yeah, represent. And Nick went there as a TVET student. So we met Nick there. And then JPEG was coming back, right? JPEG was coming back?
Yeah, he was.
And then JPEG was going to do another show. And we went, okay, let's make a group chat. It was the 4 of us. We're like, let's see JPEG. And then, well, we didn't actually go. They did. But then it sort of turned into, what was the other name it was?
Oh, Thoughts and Prayers?
Yeah, then the name changed to Thoughts and Prayers, which was kind of beta ALTA RICO name.
Yeah.
And we were like, let's make an EP in a weekend. We didn't do that, but that's kind of how it all started.
Yeah. And then...
Am I missing anything?
Then like a year later, then that's when, because we were like, oh, this isn't like, nothing's kind of happening with this. And then they worked on it for like a year, and then we came back and we're like, wait, this is kind of going crazy. Let's make this even crazier.
Yeah.
So like all these demos that I hadn't heard in like a year, I was like, whoa, this is crazy. And then we really kind of just locked in together and honed in on how to make it better, and I think that's what we did. Yeah.
And then we dropped Machines in October?
December.
Fuck. We dropped our first song in December, then our second in February, and then last Friday we dropped the EP finally.
Oh,
that's good for you too.
Yeah. I mean, I think when you work on something for so long, you kind of have an idea in your head of like how it looks. but you don't really know how it feels to listen to until it's like out, until you can like go to Spotify and you can see the song. So it's kind of like jarring having this song, which I've only ever heard in like Ableton, right, just suddenly be like materialized into thin air. It's like, holy shit, this is like music, finally enough.
And like for me personally, like the release of Machines was like actually mental, because like this is something that we were sitting on for the entirety of the existence of ALTA RICO, because we had like the first demo after the very first session. It was like the very first session we recorded. Like that was the very first thing we ever made, and then like we sat on that for so long, and had like seeing it actually be released was like insane. I remember that was crazy to me.
Yeah.
Oh, Nick.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
we can leave now.
No, I mean, for me as a group, what we're trying to do is we're trying to find a bridge in between experimental and pop, because I think in my mind, there is a perfect overlap, and I think contemporary like pop audience, maybe not somebody who only listens to Bruno Mars, but people who at least listen to hip hop, I feel like people are becoming very open-minded, and you can kind of sneak a lot of shit in if you can make it catchy. So we're just sort of trying to push the boundaries of what hip hop can be as much as we can, while also making it something that's very listenable and tolerable and catchy and very vocal centered as well.
I have a thought. What I think it is, based on those two, is it's trying to be a mix of the Black Eyed Peas, but also Death Grips.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the Black Eyed Peas half, and this is the Death Grips half.
Yeah, if you couldn't tell.
It's a very accurate description.
Yeah.
Back to Nick.
Yeah, I'll let Pedro answer this one a little bit as well. I mean, the Industrial Revolution, for me, this is like that representation of that new wave of rap. And I feel like the only way people are really engaging with experimental rap now is in like a half ironic sense. Like you think of artists like Laserdisc, they're just making this ridiculous, distorted, bassy music. And it's like, it's funny to listen to. There's a lot of genuine experimentation behind it. And I think people are listening to it in a joking way now. And for me, the Industrial Revolution is like, that's us finally taking it seriously and being like, this is what this experimental sound can lead to if you lock the fuck in.
Nah, real. What did you say like a second ago? Because I actually forgot. That was like before like the laser dim stuff. Because I had something to build off that.
That's what he said.
I think that's all.
There was something
Industrial
else.
Revolution.
But what's it called? At least like the way I view the concept of the Industrial Revolution is more of like this collection of like fully perfected songs that like we spent way too much fucking time perfecting, and like it like we curated it in the way that's like meant to be all of those songs we want. Like I believe, at least I'm also sure Nick believes the same, that like they could be released as singles and they would do well as singles, and that was like also part of what we were trying to go for with the EP. And another thing with the Industrial Revolution that like I feel is like I just kind of want to talk about it is like just every song has like this like thematic. Like every song has like this theme that's like that is based on something that is happening around the world right now that like me and Nick felt the need that needed to be brought up and spoken about. And like I don't know, I don't have nothing else to add, but
I think in a broader sense, like industrialization just fucked everything up, and it's super disorienting and it's confusing, and like people are dying, it just doesn't even really feel like anything, and it's like we were just sort of trying to capture that chaos in the songs that we made for the EP.
Yeah. Just one thing. I think back to the music of it all, I think it was really just us learning that it didn't have to be perfect, because we worked on it for so long, and it was this kind of back and forth of like, this needs that and this needs that, and then a song changing into a completely other different song, and it all flipping around in such different ways. And I think that we just got to a point where it might have been because we were so tired of it, but we were just so accepting of what it was, and that kind of allowed us to finish it and make it like as good as we wanted it to be. And I think that brought it full circle. Yeah.
I just want to expand on that last part. This last bit is, I didn't like any of these songs No, wait, no, not true. Sorry.
This guy hates all our
Sort of true.
I never liked these songs as much as I did after we decided to stop. The second we decided, okay, they're done, I started to appreciate them so much more than I ever did while we were working on them. The second we said, okay, this is done, like, Cash Register was a song where I was kind of unsure of the whole time, but now that it's done, I'm like, I fucking love that song. Like, that's like, yeah.
Hold on, I wanna.
The never ending
That's like that's that's also like how I felt with like Machines, for example, because like the entirety of like the Machines release, we of course like since that was our very first song, there wasn't much traction to it. And seeing the EP be released and there being that many actual new people to the music, listening to it and then texting me later like, hey, I fucking love this song and it's Machines. And it's like, to me, that's weird. But like, I don't know. I just feel like saying that.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Let's move on from this.
I'll hold the mic.
I mean, the rollout of the whole project was kind of botched. We started it in December and the EP came out in, what, May?
Yeah.
This is not great.
True.
There was like a 6-month gap between the
Kinda
first
fucked
single and the EP.
Yeah.
But after Heavens, we decided we really just locked in, I feel like. We got very on, like, in the last month, we got very on, okay, we're finishing this, we're finishing that, we're getting mixes, masters, all done. I was making stuff for the poster, we were going out, we were filming promotion, everything. We're getting very on just, this show is the biggest thing we've ever done so far. Let's just all do what we can for it. I think we all did very well in that.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end, we had what, like 130 something RCPs for the show.
yeah.
That's the
You're
most.
crazy.
Like that's the most. We had the
Yeah.
biggest show we've done at all. We did it fully DIY, all ourselves. Zafty flew in just for the show. Like we had a great time. The day before the show, we had Zafty writing and recording a verse just to perform live.
Yeah.
Less than 24 hours later. Like
Shout out Zafty.
also shout out that. No, he got a bar for bar. Like
Yeah.
I think we all understood what this show had to be, and we all went just as hard as we could for it. Like, souluz had his set, they had their set. I filmed the entire... I have a whole documentary coming out for the show and the release. Like, we all went as hard as we could. And I mean, I can say I'm very proud of everything we did. I know they all feel the same.
I think a lot of the rollout and a lot of like doing Machines and Heavens as singles, it's like there's so much, and I was talking to you about this earlier. There's so much that you don't realize that you have to do until it comes up and you're actually doing it. And you're like, okay, well now I have to, you know, I don't know, now I have to send this to publications. Now I have to schedule promotion. Now I have to, you know, come up with captions. Like there's so many details that you don't even realize as a listener influence how you view a project. And for me, the rollout of this EP was all about trying to find all of those little details and sort of dig them up. And, you know, even if we didn't get it perfect on all the times, I think by the end it's clicked into place.
I think I love that it's not perfect. I see this
Yeah.
as... This is us learning how to do everything. This is the first step into what will hopefully be massive.
Yeah.
And I think that's sort of what I love about it is. The rollout wasn't perfect. The promotion wasn't perfect. But now we know, and now the next show we do is going to be bigger than fucking all of it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. What? I think we all have the same answer though, so it doesn't matter.
I was kind of thinking, which one do we pick?
I mean, look, the EP went through a lot of iterations. The group went through a lot of iterations before anything materialized at all. Like, I feel like we all, coming into this, we all had different ideas of what we wanted it to be. And, you know, especially me being somebody who's like pretty much only ever done solo projects before, like working in a group and making compromise and trying to find a balance between everything. Like, oh my goodness. There were a lot of arguments. That's all I will say.
Oh, I have another note.
Yeah.
Also, when we started, we were all like 16, 17 years old.
Yeah.
And that did not help. We were all like teenage. And we were all in year 12, which is like the worst year of high school.
Yeah.
Shit did not help.
Yeah.
But now, we're all adults. Now it's a lot more chill.
I think
Well, at most times.
I think our communication's a lot better now, at least. But I mean, creatively we work. When we all agree, we lock the fuck in. But it just took a while to get to that point.
I think we had to. I think we had to go through all that and find all those issues to get to where we are now. Like, that was like stuff we couldn't avoid if we wanted to.
Yeah,
I agree. Yeah.
Because like personally for me, it'll be the Heavens video, but as a group, it's obviously the EP.
Yeah. I think the EP, I'm just a big fan of like having these projects be like these bodies of work rather than just like a collection of singles. And for me, the EP is like this like 20-minute long song. And I don't know. I think it's definitely the best thing I've ever made and the best thing we've made as a group. And like just seeing it all together, I would say that's
It's gorgeous.
my favorite achievement we've made as a group.
I agree.
Can I start this one?
Yeah, start it.
Yeah, do it.
I think we have so much room to get way weirder. Like, seriously, I think the EP is just sort of like scratching the surface. I am ready to do some bullshit, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying.
And I mean, it's going to sound great and it's going to be very ALTA RICO. But I don't know, in future, I want to be way more experimental than we are now, just in terms of image, in terms of sound. Now that we have a grip at something basic, we can start sort of venturing off.
And like just adding on to what you said as well, like, I feel like now that this past EP is done, that whole thing was just us figuring out how to like work with each other, and now also just like just figure out how to like get the instrumentals to work around each other, and like how to get the, like, for example, like how to get the instruments to work around like my lines, or how to get just like in general, all of us like giving opinions on everything. Like even like me and Andrew, who aren't the producers, we're still giving opinions on all the production. I feel like now that we figured out how to do that properly with our last one, it's opened like a doorway for weirdness, and that we can like bring into the music that I feel like would be very, very much appreciated. Very 100%. Much appreciated.
My biggest thing is I'm ready to get more fun and weird. Like, I agree with Nick. I think this EP is very serious, and I think it's very good. I love it. But I'm excited to just get fun and silly and strange. It's like, ready to just say some bullshit and just dance around. Yeah. That's what I'm very excited about.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Preach.
Yeah, you heard it. Yeah, bullshit coming your way. Yeah.
Yeah, worst song ever. Coming soon.
Yeah.
Shout out Zafty, the best rapper in Melbourne. Yeah. What else? Who else are we friends with?
I want to say shout out to my good friend Will, who got me into like making music and rapping. They're laughing because I shout this guy out all the fucking time, but seriously, what a guy. Yeah, shout outs.
Shout out to my friend Tig. I won't speak anymore on that.
Shout outs.
Also, shout out Mirik for being on the EP.
Yeah.
Shout out Mirik for being on the EP.
And getting us our first show.
Actually,
Also, and got us our first show.
Yeah.
Shout out Mirik for one, setting up our very first show at the Hamilton Station Hotel. Shout out. And then Newcastle. And then, and just in general, shout out Mirik. Much love to you.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, shout out. Bro, honestly, yeah, we need more people to shout out. Yeah. Comment below if you want to be shout out, and we'll work on getting you into something that you can be shouted out for.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out music.
Oh,
Nina.
No, I know their answer. It's Nina. It's Nina Geraci. Yeah.
Nina Geraci, please.
Oh, wait, I got one. I think we would make a great song with Detalje.
Hold on.
I wanna go crazy on an underscores beat. I can't lie. Like I've been going today, like their discography recently, and like holy fuck, bro, I'd kill that shit personally.
Yeah.
You gonna say the Elvis answer?
Well,
Oh, I guess not anymore.
not anymore because his rapping isn't as good anymore. But getting a JPEG feature, I mean, that'd be full friggin' circle. Even if Zach Hill just comes on and does some random blast beats, like, you know. But I mean,
I know.
I'd love to just work with a lot of local Australian artists because I feel like I meet a lot of rappers who are like really, really good rappers, like way better rappers than I am. But their beat selection is just so it's not interesting at all. And I think they would go crazy on some experimental stuff. So local artists for sure are people that I want to work with.
Cherry Ripe, please text us.
Wait. We should actually, that should be in the shout out section. Yeah, shout out Cherry Ripe. Shout out Ecom. Shout out Xavier Judge. Shout out Maiden Lane. Shout out Zafty. Shout out. We did that before. Shout out. Who else? Shout out Paper Crown. Those who know. Shout out.
We're done
Yeah. Okay. Wait. We're going back.
Who do you want to work with is the question.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait, I mean, I think Danny Brown is an obvious answer because he's awesome.
Oh, yeah. He'll go crazy on anything.
Yeah, but also like probably other people. I don't know who.
Probably other people. Okay.
Yeah.
I reckon.
I want Vince Staples on an Alter Rico song right now.
I don't even know how we true.
And give me Masayoshi Takanaka doing a guitar solo at the end of one of our albums. Like, the very first Alter Rico album will have a Masayoshi Takanaka feature, bro. Trust. Alter Rico loves you.
Yeah.
What else can I say, bro?
Rico loves you, bro. We too. And they made me piss my pants.
And they got it low.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we're starting something really cool, and I think whether you like it or not, you gotta see past that and see the effort that we're putting into this, and how interesting it is. Like, you see artworks in a museum, and you're like, that's kind of weird. But like, someone really put their time and ideas and brain power into making that, and yeah, whether you like it or not, it's effort, it's creative effort, and that's really cool.
For sure.
Yeah.
I feel bad now that they gave a real answer and we didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. Let's
Yeah.
let's end this thing.
Well, who are you guys again? All together on 3.
Oh.
1, 2. Are we saying we are, or are we just saying the name?
We are.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Who are we? Alter Rico.
Okay.
2, 3. We are Alter Rico.
Let's run the. Hang on.
Yeah, that was. We are not in sync.
No. Like 3 more times.
2, 3.
We are Alter Rico. How you always say it late?
It's just I was enjoying it. It was good.
Yeah.
Let it ring.
And shout out to IU Tracker as well. My god.
Great. That was good.
Shout out OTT.
Shout out.
I'm so good.
Shout out.